Hey guys, my name is Kelly. I am also known as the Spoiled Writer. Welcome to my channel. This video is a second trimester. You know what? When I put up two fingers, it looks like 4 trimesters. This is a second trimester update video. So this is an update video. It's kind of an update for me, obviously, because I've been pregnant, but it's not necessarily an update for you guys because I did not share on my social media I was pregnant until about 3 weeks ago. So I went quite a long time not saying anything. I am 20 weeks pregnant, which means my baby is the size of a sweet potato. My favorite apps, I wish I could show you, but I'm actually recording this on my phone because I just moved and I don't know where my camera is right now. So my favorite apps are Pregnancy Plus. I use Pregnancy Plus. It gives you an update by the week, and it also gives you a 3D view of the baby, even though it's not like a realistic. I mean, I try to make it as realistic as possible, but you know your baby looks like an alien, like, you know. So they try to make it as realistic as possible, but I like it just because it gives me like a visual, and then I can see the baby grow from like week to week. I use whattoexpect.com because that gives me the size of the baby, which is more, to me, that makes it a little more realistic. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I know there's something in there. I can like feel. I just started being able to like kind of feel. I actually had one of my friends send me a chart of what size your baby is as compared to things on the Chick-fil-A menu, which I thought was hilarious. And I may link it below. Maybe. We'll see. But it's really, really funny. So my baby's almost the size of a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Yay! So aside from those favorite apps, I also have prenatal vitamins that I take every day. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all straight up. I'm a health person. I love healthy stuff. I love supplements. These prenatal vitamins are nasty. All of them are nasty. Like every single one. If you have a prenatal vitamin that's not disgusting, please let me know. I literally just take them because I have to, and I know they're beneficial to the baby. Like otherwise, I'm like, this is disgusting. So these are the prenatal vitamins I take. They're Nature's Bounty. I took a different, I don't know if it's gonna even let you see that because this reflection from the ring light is just ridiculous. But I previously, okay, so I started off with these, right? And then I went to a chewable prenatal thinking like, okay, that's gonna taste a little bit better. It wasn't really bad, but the chewy ones would like get stuck in my teeth and it was just too much. And then I ran out. So now that I've moved and we're in the middle of a contagion, we're quarantined, I'm like, okay, do I really wanna leave to go get vitamins when I have this whole bottle sitting right here that I have not used yet? So I went back to taking these just so that I'm not wasting my money. I also have on my favorite products, this. Oh my gosh, yes, yes, darling. This stuff is amazing. I'm gonna leave a link to all this stuff in my description box, but this is Burt's Bees Mama Bee Nourishing Body Oil with Vitamin E. This stuff is oil blessed by Jesus himself, okay? So I found this after watching a couple of YouTube videos to try to figure out what I could use to avoid getting stretch marks. I don't want stretch marks. Like, most people will not say that. Most people will say, having a baby is beautiful, and if you get stretch marks, then it's a part of the process of creating life. Homegirl, I don't want stretch marks. So if there's something I can do to nourish my skin to not get stretch marks, I'm gonna do it. And so I found a couple of different things, but this is the one that I decided to start off with trying, and it's been a miracle worker so for me. So it's 100% natural. It smells like lemon. It does alleviate eczema, even though I'm pretty sure that's not what they made it for, but it's amazing. I love it. You can get it at Target. It is $6.99 a bottle, but I'm pretty sure that's just because it's oil. So this one bottle, because I bought way more than I thought I was going to need. I bought like 5 bottles of it. This is a new bottle. I'm only opened a new bottle recently because I can't find my other bottle because I moved. You know, when you move, everything gets lost. Everything. But I just opened this new bottle because of that. So that one bottle lasted me all the way to my second trimester. So you may only need 3 or 4 of these, honestly. So $6.99 for 3 or 4 of these. No stretch marks, moisturized skin is great. All right, moving on. So the last 2 products on my favorite products list, definitely in this trimester, Lord Jesus, the acne. The acne is out of control. The hormones, it's like, it's just so much. The hormones are just raging. My forehead, a little bit right here, and my back. Why are you giving me back knee? Like, what? You don't need anything for my back. Why are you back there? So right now I'm using St. Ives Acne Control. Boom. Apricot scrub and oil of Olay, which this has been out forever. That's what I'm using right now, but I am looking for something stronger. So if you are having the hormonal acne, whatever, like, God bless your soul. I understand. Okay. So moving on to my diet. I was overweight before I got pregnant. Okay, so I may not look overweight on camera. Thank the Lord Jesus, the camera takes away 50 pounds. But I may not look overweight, but when it comes to the body mass index, which is what doctors and people in the healthcare field use to determine your body weight, you know, and your height, I was overweight. Now, although not everyone really believes in the BMI, the body mass index, you guys can look it up, tells you how much you should weigh based off of your height, fit, male and female. I also had a very high body fat percentage. So I knew I was overweight, not just based off of that, but just in a healthy matter of things. I had a very high body fat percentage. So I was already on a health journey to lose weight and lower my body fat percentage before I got pregnant. So I have to preface with saying that. I started maybe 2 months before I got pregnant, losing weight. I lost 15 pounds. I lost a little bit of body fat percentage. I was eating healthy. I was working out like literally 5 times a week, 6 times a week. I was in the gym for 2 hours. So, and I was drinking a gallon of water a day. Like, I was on my stuff, okay? So I was working out on all that stuff. So I was on the road to losing weight and getting down to a healthy size, which I had previously been at before. So I was 215, 216 at my highest. And at my lowest in my adult life, I was around 150, which is where I'm supposed to be. Okay, but I just wear my weight a little differently than most people. So I might have to stand up and show you guys a picture or put a picture in. But I wear my weight a little bit differently than most people. So I'm a curvier shape. So people assume like, oh, you're just curvy. It's fine. You're not overweight. Like, no, sis, the body fat percentage was high. And when you have a high percentage of visceral fat, like that, which is the fat that like sticks to certain areas, you're more susceptible to like diseases, like preventable diseases, heart attacks, like all kinds of stuff. So I was really taking my health a little bit more seriously, and I had started my health coach training like 6 months ago. So it's like a year-long program. So I've been getting my health coach certification over the life of all of this, okay? Just trying to become healthier. So when I went to the doctor and I knew I was pregnant, I was like, they're gonna tell me I'm not gonna be able to gain a lot of weight, because putting weight and a human on top of already weight that you should not have is like, this is too much. I was in the obese area, okay? I'm considered to be obese. If I see a doctor, if they measure my body fat percentage, I'm considered to be obese, even though I don't necessarily look obese and my shape's different. So my doctor told me that I could only gain in between 15 to 20 pounds the entire pregnancy. I know somebody right now is like, oh my God, I can't imagine only being able to gain that much. It's really not that difficult. Like, it's really not that hard to not gain a bunch of weight. And There have been a lot of people who have gained less than the recommended weight and way more than the recommended weight and have had healthy babies. And that's cool and all, but I don't have time to be playing Russian roulette with my health. Like, okay? So if the doctor tells me, listen, sis, 15 to 20 pounds, that's all you got, healthy. If you want to have a completely normal, healthy pregnancy, as far as we can control, because you know things always happen out of your control, but as far as we can control, this is what has to happen. I'm like, all right, I got you. I can do that. I can use some self-control. So I got a little lucky because when in my first trimester, instead of having morning sickness, I didn't have any morning sickness. So instead of having morning sickness and cravings, I actually had food aversions, which is the complete opposite. So instead of being like, ooh, I really want this, this, and this, my body was like, ooh, that's nasty, that's nasty, that's nasty. So I had a really big food aversion to meat. Like, I don't know what it was, but like every time I ate meat, it was like, it was just too much. Like this, I did not like the smell. The taste was different. Like there was a few times where I tried to eat it and my stomach was just like in knots, okay? It was in knots, or I would throw it up after eating meat. So I said, you know what, let me just stop trying to play around and eat the diet I was eating before, because I was eating a high protein diet, which is a lot of meat. For me, it was a lot of meat because that was helping me lose weight. So I went to a plant-based diet in the very, very beginning of my pregnancy, like literally the second month of my pregnancy. I was like, I'm just going to be plant-based because apparently this baby doesn't like meat. So I have been plant-based. I do have, or I will say this, I have had like once a month. I got my taste back for meat in the 3rd month, but I had experienced such good side effects from not eating meat and such good feelings from not eating meat that I was like, okay, I should just stay plant-based. This is my opportunity to like go vegetarian. So I'm 20 weeks right now. I have gained 4 pounds my entire pregnancy thus far. I feel fine. The baby's a normal size. I'm eating a plant-based diet. I was 200 when I went in. I was even 200 when I went into the doctor for my first visit, so that's where they took my weight, and now I'm in between 203, 204. It fluctuates. I do get on the scale every single day. That's just so that I can keep tabs on what I'm eating and my exercise and all of that kind of stuff. Some people will say don't do it. I really don't care. I'm still gonna do it. Like for me, it's more of a mental thing. Like even though I know from day to day that fluctuation is really from like water and things like that, for me it keeps me mentally in the game. So I do it. I'm plant-based. My baby's fine. So if you're plant-based and you're thinking about getting pregnant, or you were plant-based and now you're pregnant and you're wondering if you have to eat meat to keep the protein up, you don't, because I had all my blood work done and everything's fine. I am still working out as well too. So I wanted to say just a tiny bit about that, not too much, but I am still working out. I do still lift weights. I did consult my doctor before doing that, and from what I was told from our conversation, it was more so like, since you were already doing these things consistently for a few months beforehand, it's not going to put too much of a strain on your body. So I don't go over a certain poundage when I work out, and of course I don't overexert myself. The general rule is if you can talk while you're working out, then that's a good pace. You just don't want to get to the point where you're like running out of breath, because when you are running out of breath, the baby's running out of breath. So because you're sharing your oxygen, it's like you have to be conscious of that when you're working out. So that part has changed just a tiny bit. But other than that, I'm doing my same workouts, minus the running cardio portion. But I'm still working out. I feel fine. I still work out, 5 times a week. I used to do like 5 to 6 times. Now it's more like 4 to 5 times. That's my second trimester. That's pretty much what's been going on with me. Those are my favorite products, just keeping up with my weight loss. So I have a few other videos that I'll probably be doing, and as I like order things for the baby, like a stroller, crib, all that kind of stuff, I'll be updating you guys on that. But that's all for my second trimester update. I'll link everything that I talked about or showed you in the description box below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. Thank you.